Now it is.
Now it is. All right, so our question was what do we know? What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? I mean, I think it echoes a lot of what other people have already said. It's that how matters. How matters. That, you know, I find myself often saying to people in the room, whether we're doing a training, whether we're doing some kind of facilitation, that process is like the water that the fish swims in and is often not aware of. And that when we start to wake up to what we've been swimming in, it can set off all kinds of reactions. Some people resist it. I think resistance sometimes takes the form of people saying, I don't like process, which you know, we substitute, you don't like bad process.
Right.
So there's always process at play. But I think part of the awakening is getting people clued into how they sit in these boxes that they've created themselves or inherited from others in terms of the way they go about doing the work, with whom they typically do the work, the kinds of questions that they ask, how they run their meetings and convenings, how they structure them. I think, as Gibran was saying, how that either taps people's potential or tamps it down. And everybody has this kind of intuitive, I think, experience of that they can speak to when they have not been brought to life in whatever they've, you know, been doing in terms of their work. And so increasingly I'm talking with people about how it is that we tap into life, how we work with living systems and follow their lead to get beyond the command and control, the mechanistic paradigm, the idea that we just have the right strategy, everything will fall in place. And strategy is good, but it's not always the answer and the answer to everything. So how is it we embrace spaces where new things can happen, where we can watch wisdom emerge and go with it, how we can work with systems and not against them, how we can perhaps we've done it unknowingly, but separated ourselves from one another and from our life support systems. How do we reconnect and become aware that there are different ways. There are different ways fundamentally. And that by embracing those ways, it's not necessarily saying, if we do this, we'll get to that goal that we've envisioned, but it may actually take us beyond that, right? Or get us to a greater place of depth, of understanding, of richness. So change the way change happens is, you know, I definitely feel that call.